Getting knocked out already.
Yeah, Usyk's just phenomenal. I mean, what a fighter. Like, if you watch that fight, Usyk was under pressure in the first round because Dubois comes out fast like he did against AJ, and if he catches you, you're in trouble. And I think just after that, he just decided, basically, I'm not going to go on the back foot anymore. I'm going to take the fight to Dubois. And he just kind of beat him up. And obviously stops him. I mean, he's beaten AJ twice, Fury twice, Dubois twice. Unbelievable.
But did you see that? You know, they had, it's a little bit out of context here. I hope he doesn't hear it, but Jake Paul was in there with Usyk.
I know, man. Yeah, what's
and
going
I'm like, what's going on here? You
got
know,
the pound for pound #1 facing off with Jake Paul in the ring. The world's gone mad.
Can you
But
believe
fair play
that?
to Jake Paul. I mean, like, what's he even doing there? I mean, what's he doing in the ring? But what's he doing fighting Anthony Joshua?
Where do you rank him all time now?
Who,
Usyk?
Jake Paul? I rate
Or
I mean,
Usyk.
all time. Like, I feel like legacy really is only established over time. But now you have to start talking about him as one of the greats. I mean, like heavyweight greats. Like I feel like there's very few fighters that would be able to compete over multiple generations against fighters like Mike Tyson. I mean, Ali. Right? You know that Usyk I know it's a bit, beat Ali, but what a fight that would be. I mean, two just genius fighters. You'd fancy him probably to beat Mike Tyson, right? Larry Holmes. Like, you talk about great heavyweights, Joe Frazier, Sonny, like, you'd back him to beat
George
those.
Foreman.
Yeah. And the remarkable thing is, he's not that big. Really, he's a 200-pound guy that's kind of beefed up to hang with those bigger guys. And what he's doing is, he's taking the fight to the bigger guys. That's what he's done with Dubois. He boxed off the back foot in the first round and then thought, fuck this, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to go and beat him up. Phenomenal.
Where does he go from here?
He should retire, but obviously that was a great performance. So if he's loving what he's doing, and good luck to him, he can carry on. But what else is there to do?
So in a hypothetical world, let's just say, because he being a cruiserweight going to heavyweight, let's say if he fought Evander Holyfield, how would you see that fight?
Holyfield's one of my favourite fighters, and I always said when he was cruiserweight, Usyk against Holyfield at cruiserweight would just have been. I just can't see him losing. So I mean, even Holyfield. I mean, Holyfield was, nothing special. Was harsh because he was very special. But do you know what I'm saying? Like, just tactically and style-wise, and what he does in his feet and everything. Like, Holyfield was just so tough, granite chin, come forward, non-stop output. But Usyk's just like, break you down, touch, move, touch. Like, I don't know. I think
Eddie, what's your thoughts on a few of the fights from tonight? Nishant Dev, Amari Jones, and Diego Pacheco.
Yeah, Amari Jones very good. I mean, like, that the guy was kind of awkward, but he was a journeyman really. But it doesn't really get stopped, and he got beaten up. Nishant adapting well to the pros, very exciting. Amo done well actually. It was a good fight against Vasquez, and it was quite a tough fight because obviously he had an opponent that pulled out 5 days before. New opponent comes in undefeated. I actually, I know that he'll get criticised a little bit because he probably could have gone through the gears, but I was pleased with Diego's draw. Yeah. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, draw. Awful.
It's a draw.
Yeah.
Majority draw.
Yeah.
Majority draw. So what is? Oh,
Go on.
so what? Like, Eddie.
But it just shows you that's got everything to do with Mario Barrios. With all due respect, like, imagine what Brian Norman even would do to Pacquiao, or Boots would do to Pacquiao.
What about
Eddie,
Brian
you
Norman
said-
and
you
Haney?
said when we talked,
Good fight. Good fight.
when you sat down and talked to Marcos about like a month ago, you said he shouldn't be fighting for a world title, and I do agree with that. But going for this, like, is it necessary for him to continue? Like, why do we Pacquiao? Like, it's.
No,
like,
but look, the guy at Barrios just drew. He drew, or in his last fight on the Jake Paul card.
Yeah. Ramos.
Yeah. Like, I thought he lost the fight. I was there. I was ringside. It was awful. It weren't even. It's not elite. It's not world championship level. And listen, respect to Pacquiao. I mean, he's gone in there after 5 years out and got a draw with a world champion. But
Hey, Eddie, what's next for Shakur? We thought he was going to be here tonight.
yeah, he was going to, but he's chilling out. He's been everywhere this week, so he watched on TV. I think that I like the fight with Teofimo Lopez. You know, I think he should move up and try and become a 4 division world champion.
What were your thoughts when you seen him and Shakur on the show that they talking?
Conor
Shakur,
Ben. Yeah,
yeah.
great. I mean, look, that's another great fight, you know. But I think we'll see what happens with Conor Ben and Eubank, and then go from there. Last question, boys.
With DP going forward, what do you want to give him next with all the belts on the
Yeah,
line?
as I was saying, I actually didn't mind Diego's performance tonight. I know that people wanted him to go through the gears, but Macumbi's good and he's very dangerous. He punches very hard. He won every round, Diego, pretty much. So good learning fight. He's 24 years of age. He's number 1 with the WBO. For me, when you look at the contenders at 168, you've got Charlo's 35 and Billy, I think he's 31. I like Pacheco against Shiro. 24 years of age, 26 years of age. You know, obviously they both want to fight with Canelo. Make it an eliminator. Let's roll the dice. Thanks, boys.
Thank you, Eddie.
Cheers, guys.